All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Jenks High School and the Jenks Aquatic Center for our Saturday morning prelim session for the 2021 Region 8 Spring Sectionals. This is the men's session. Our events this morning and this afternoon include the 400-meter freestyle, 100-meter breaststroke, 200-meter butterfly, and we'll conclude with the 800-meter freestyle relay. Quick reminder, coaches, if you don't have those relay cards in, we need them as soon as possible. Also, coaches, time trials will close at the start of event number 28. For our spectators, certainly happy to have you back for a swim meet, but just a quick reminder, flash photography at the start of our events is prohibited. So just double check that camera recording device to make sure that the flash or strobe option has been turned off. And good luck to all of our athletes who begin our Saturday morning men's prelim session of the 2021 Region 8 Spring Sectionals. Our first event is event number 22. This is the men's 400-meter freestyle, heat number 1 of 7. First heat of the men's 400 free off and rolling here is Ryan Mounty in lane 3. Russell Trent in lane 4. In lane number 5, it's Maddox Thompson. At halfway point for our first heat, CSB Tire Riders Ryan Mounty with the lead. Touch and turn there with a 2:06.71. Right under the flags, CSP Tide Riders, Ryan Mounty taking heat number 1. He will touch in with a 4:23.02. Heat 2. All right, heat number 2 is in, and it's Elijah Liebman in lane 1. Lane number 2, Greg Wiebe. Jack Ellis in lane 3. Lane number 4, Graham Zucker. Mitch Bungner in lane 5. Lane number 6 is Jonathan Gallus. He's going for a 200 intermediate split. We'll get you those times in a second here. Michael Fraley rounding out the field in heat in lane number 7 for heat 2. Gallus target time at Wave 1 Olympic trial cuts a 150.79. The Wave 2, which is the second week of action, 149.65. That 200 split in there with a 2:00.23 for Gallus. All right, as far as the rest of the field is concerned, Graham Zucker, CSP Tide Riders, in the lead on this 200 as he is gaining on Gallus. Right next to Zucker, lane number 3, Jack Ellison. Those two gentlemen running 1-2 in this 200 free. And we had that 100 split time, or 200 split time rather, for Gallus, the 2:00.23. All right, top two gentlemen here in heat number 2. Head toward that far wall. Ellis in lane 3. Zucker, lane number 4. Heat number 2 is going to come to a close. CSP Tide Riders, Graham Zucker touching in 4:21.57. Heat 3. That's a Graham Zucker turning a 4:21.57 for the CSP Tire Riders. That puts them top of our leaderboard right now. Heat number 3, it's Sam Pankratz in 1. Lane number 2, Kevin Kineen. Ned Mehmeti is in 3. Lane number 4, Franklin Liu. Colin McNew in 5. Lane 6, it's Maxwell Marcus. Alexander Becker is in 7. And in lane number 8, Dane Griffin. About halfway for the gentlemen, and CSP Tire Riders going 1-2 right now. It's Kevin Kineen in lane 2 holding that top spot. And we move to the middle of the pool for his teammate, Franklin Liu, in lane number 4. Tide Riders 3/4 of the way going 1-2-3 right now. Lou, Kineen, and Marcus in lanes 4, 2, and 6. Wrapping up heat number 3 here for the gentlemen. It's going to be CSP going 1-2-3. Who's got the top spot, though? It's going to be Franklin Liu, lane number 4, touching in 4:17.57. Heat 4. Heat number 4 is Sam Peterson, lane 1. Lane number 2, Max Werman. Luke Muse is in 3. Lane number 4, Scott Dahl. In 5, Zach Gilmore. John Stewart. In 6, lane number 7, Caden Francois. Lane 8, Gabriel Coleman. Francois going for that 100-meter split from Empire Kansas City Swim Club. And that split time he's looking for is a 50:49. That's the Wave 1 trial cut time. Wave 2 trial cut time is a 49:74. And that 100 split of 52:32. All right, so at that far wall now, grabbing that lead is Zachary Gilmore in lane number 5. He's followed by Peterson and then Werman. As that 100 split in the books of the 52:32 for Francois of lane number 7. So the touch and turn here for heat number 4, 100 meters to go. Your leader is going to be lane 1, Peterson, followed by Werman, and then Gilmore dropping back to 3rd. And our time to beat right now out of heat number 3, Franklin Lewis, 4:17:57, as he led that 1-2-3 sweep of heat 3 for the CSP Tide Riders. And heat number 4 is going to close out here with the Kansas City Blazers' Sam Peterson touching him with a 4:15:81. So Sam moving to the top of our leaderboard by about 2.5 seconds right now as we get ready to get into our 3 circle-seated heats. Heat 5. Heat number 5 is in. This is the first of our 3 circle-seated heats for the gentlemen. Lane number 1, it's Ian Everett. Lane 2, Ryan Healy. John Ranson in 3. Lane number 4, Derek Long. And he's your top seed in this first of 3 heats from Tsunami Swim Team. In lane 5, Michael Jasinski. Cameron McCreary's in 6. Lane 8, it's Will Frazier. Our time to beat right now, out of heat number 4, 4:15.81. Kansas City Blazers, Sam Peterson. So 500ths of a second separation between first and second right now with Long in the lead. He is in lane number 4, your top seed, Derek Long. Second spot, King Marlins, Ryan Healy out of lane number 2. Tsunami Swim Team's Derek Long clinging to a lead right now. He's in the middle of the field with a 3:09.24. And then you got McCreary has moved into that second spot. Cameron McCreary from the CSP Tide Riders over in lane number 6 with just 0.4 of a second separation. All right, stretch run for your top 2 here. Derek Long in 4, Cameron McCreary in lane number 6. Last little push there for your top seed, Tsunami Swim Team's Derek Long, and he secures the win, 4:12.27. Heat 6. Second of our 3 circle-seated heats in the water now, and it's a Keaton Kristoff in 1. Lane number 2, John Watson. Yosef Bagat is in 3. Lane 4, your top seed in this heat from the CSP Tide Riders, Jonathan Neighbor. Leo Caruz in lane 5. Lane 6, John Teachin. Jack Forrest in 7, and Jackson Veltrop in lane number 8. Time to beat right now, coming out of heat number 5, Derek Long's 4:12.27. We'll be coming up on a halfway point right now. The running order is Neighbor, Cruz, and Teachin in lanes 4, 5, and 6. Coming up on a 300-meter mark here, and your leader, your top seed in this sixth heat for the gentleman and Neighbor in lane number 4, that 3:06.71. Dachin moving into second, while Yusef Bagat moving into that third spot. All right, and heat number 6 is going to close down. Your top seed grabbing it. CSB Tide Riders at Jonathan Neighbor, 4:08.82. Heat 7. Final heat for the men's 400-meter freestyle. This is also our third and final circle-seeded heat. And here in heat number 7 is Turner DeArmond in lane 1. Lane number 3, Nick Theodos. In lane 4, your overall top seed, Tsunami Swim Team's Alec Enyart. George Glover is in 5. Lane number 6, Tommy Palmer. Caleb Munger in 7. And Michael Stuck in lane number 8. Well, the early pace being set now by American Energy's George Glover in lane number 5. All right, hitting that halfway point, your top 3 Pretty close together, 3,200, 2,300 second separation in there. Actually, about 3/10 actually, with Enyard with the lead, followed by Palmer, then Glover. So those three right through the middle of the field, running 1, 2, 3, trying to hang with the guys there in lane number 3. That's Nick Theodos from the CSP Tide Riders. Got our 400 free championship final setting up to be a repeat of the top 3 in the 200 free. Well, back half spurt here for Tsunami Swim Team's Alec Enyard, lane number 4 as he moves out to that body length lead. And in the dust behind him, it's Nick Theodos in lane 3, then George Glover in 5, Tommy Palmer in lane number 6. That 7th and final heat coming to a close here as your top seed. Alec Enyard goes under the flags toward the wall, and he will touch in with a 4:08.50. And that 4:08.50 for Tsunami Swim Team's Alec Enyard will secure the top spot in our championship final tonight. All right, gentlemen, our next event number 24, scheduled start time is 12 minutes after the hour, 12:12. Competition pool is open. We'll clear the pool at 12:10. Again, competition pool is open ahead of the 12:12 start for event number 24. All righty, for our athletes currently in the competition pool, you need to find that wall and then go ahead and exit. Competition pool is now closed. So wrap up the length that you're on, then please exit the pool ahead of our next event, which is the 100-meter breaststroke. Again, gentlemen, competition pool is now closed. Please exit the pool. Competition pool is closed. Please exit the pool. And while you're all getting out of the pool, we'll get you your finalists for event number 22, the 400-meter freestyle. Your two alternates, Arkansas Dolphins, Jack Forrest, and Springfield Aquatics, Michael Jasinski. Bonus final, Muse, Caruso, Stuck, Ranson, Frazier, Marcus, Canine, and Werman. Again, gentlemen, competition pool is closed. Please finish the length that you're on and exit the pool. Consolation final, Lou, Valtrop, Watson, Peterson, DeArmond, Healy, Everett, McCrary. Championship final, Tatchin, Long, Glover, Theodos, Vagat, Palmer. Neighbor in your top seed with a 4:08.50. Tsunami Swim Team's Alec Enyart. Gentlemen, your current time is 12:11. You have 30 minutes to scratch or declare an intent. Again, gentlemen, competition pool is closed. Please exit the pool. Competition pool is closed. Please exit the pool. Lane 4, we need you to please exit the pool. Our next event is event number 24. This is the 100-meter breaststroke, heat 1 of 7. Gentlemen, are getting us started here in the first of 7 heats in the 100-meter breaststroke. It's Ian Pop in 2. Thomas Wozniak is lane 3. Lane number 4, Elijah Liebman. Jackson Dirks in 5. Lane number 6, it's Chase Dwornicki. All right, heat 1 wrapping up here. 1:14.62 for Elijah Liebman. Heat 2. All right, heat number 2 is in, and we have an American record holder within this heat. In lane number 1, it's William Thomas. In lane 2, the Kansas City Blazers, he currently holds the American record in both the 200 breaststroke and the 100 breaststroke for the Paralympics. Yassine El Darmadash. In lane 3, it's Colin McNew. Reese Manning in lane 4. Lane number 5, it's Jaden Pospisil. Nick Clervy in 6, lane number 7, Taryn Frodema. And Jack Favaza in lane 8. And Lemerdash setting the American record in the 200 breaststroke. Our first night of competition, and already holds the 100 breaststroke at a 1:12.23. Gentlemen coming through here in heat number 2, wrapping it up with the one touch, a 1:10.73 for Colin McNew out of lane number 3. Heat 3. Three is in out of heat number 2. Again, moving to the top of our leaderboard, 107 for Colin McNew from Springfield Aquatics. 1:10.73 for Colin. So again, top of our leaderboard right now, and El Dermadash touching it with a 1:11.77, which means he lowers his American record for the Paralympics in the 100 breaststroke. So a couple of records there for you. Seeing El Dermadash from Kansas City Blazers here in heat number 3 as they're on their way back. It's Hilsman in 1 in lane 2, Garza, Ray in 3. In lane number 4, Melton. Tilton is in 5. Lane 6, Ashley. Thomas in 7. Sloan in lane number 8. Tight group here, and it's going to come to the touch, and it'll be over in lane number 5, a 1:10.51 for Joseph Tilton. Heat 4. So Joseph Tilton, 1:10.51. The Recflex Sharks moving to the top of our leaderboard. Here at heat number 4, it's Owen Flynn in lane 2. Max Myers, Ashton Bailey, lane 3. Lane number 4, Scott Dahl. In lane 5, Andrew Augustine. Cameron Lee is in 6. Lane 7, Wyatt Martin. And Maddox Thompson in lane number 8. Again, closely knit group here in heat number 4, and hitting that wall first, 1:10.11 for Andrew Augustine. Heat 5. That's a 1:10.11 pushes Andrew Augustine at the top of our leaderboard from Tsunami Swim Team here in heat number 5. There's Grant Stuckey in lane 1. He's going for that 50-meter split. Trevor Hansen's into lane number 3. Ethan Evans, William Bonnet in 4. In lane 5, it's Carter Morosky. And Eric G is in 6. Lane number 7. Jackson Hogue, Luke Dankert in lane 8. First of our 3 circle-seated heats in the water as well. And your top seed here is Parkway Swim Club's William Bonnet. And that 50 split there for Stuckey is a 31.00. Top seed and our first circle seed is going to grab that top spot. William Bonnet, Parkway, touching in 1:05.34. Heat 6. Second of our 3 circle-seated heats in the water. Time to beat now, belonging to William Bonnet of Parkway Swim Club, a 105.34. Heat 6, Andrew Zhang in 1. Lane number 2 is Eli Villadal in 3. Sam Hart, Daniel Worth, your top seed in lane 4. In lane 5, Cohen Rankin. In lane 6, Nathan Lynn. Evan Deedy is in 7, and Kyle Peterson in lane number 8. And an Olympic trial wave 1 cut times a 103.29. As we dropped a little bit closer to that out of heat number 5. And a 103.29. And your top seed is going to hit in with a 103.69. Daniel Worth taking heat 6. Heat number 7. Final heat in the water for our men's 100-meter breaststroke. This also features your top seed. Ethan Roach in lane 1. In lane number 2, it's Connor Bixell in 3. Calvin Hahn, lane number 4. Your top overall seed, Inspire Swim Team's Luke Barr. Luke hitting a trial cut time in the 50 free. Andrew Watts is in 5. Lane number 6, it's Ian Blake. Alec Liu in lane 7, and Drayton Bieber in lane number 8. And a wave 1 cut time, 103.29. The wave 2, week 2 appearance would be a 101.97. And this is going to go to your top overall seed, Luke Barr, 102.44. There you go. How about an Olympic trial wave 1 cut time there for Inspire Swim Team's Luke Barr, his second of the weekend. And that's going to bring to a close our men's 100-meter breaststroke, and that was your top time as well. So Luke will go into tonight's final as the top seed with that 102.44. All right, gentlemen, the competition pool is open, and we will close the competition pool and get you out of there at about 31 after the hour. All right, gentlemen, here are your finalists for the 100-meter breaststroke. Your two alternates, Empire Kansas City Swim Club's Connor Bixell, and from the Recplex Sharks, Joseph Tilton. Bonus final, Bieber, Villadal, Bailey, Flynn, Dankert, Augustine, Blake, and Lou. Constellation final, Zhang, Evans, Hansen, Moralski, Stuckey, Watts, Peterson, and Hahn. Championship final, Hart, Dede, Hogue, G, Bonnet, Rankin, Worth, and your top seed with an Olympic trial wave 1 cut time of 1:02:44. Inspire Swim Team's Luke Barr. Gentlemen, your current time is 12:29. 30 minutes to scratch or declare an intent. And for our gentlemen who are in the pool right now, the competition pool is now closed. If you could finish up the link that you're on, then please exit the pool. Competition pool is now closed ahead of event 26. Please finish the link that you're on and then exit the competition pool. Event 26, this is the 200-meter butterfly, heat number 1 of 5. First of 5 heats in the water for our men's 200-meter butterfly. Getting us started off, it's Russell Trin in lane 2. Alexander Becker is in 3. Lane number 4, Henry Bellick. Alexander Theodos is in 5. In lane number 6, it's Micah Leslie. It's Becker and Bellick in a 3 and 4. And this one will be Lincoln selects Alexander. Becker, Alex touching in with a 2:18:29. Heat 2. Heat number 2 in as Kyle Peterson in lane 1. In lane number 2, Alexander Briggs. Lane 3, Ryan Mayo. Ryan Healy is in lane 4. Lane number 5, it's Keaton Rice. Matthew Judkins in 6. Lane number 7, Christian Randall. And in lane 8, it's Zachary Gilmore. And the last of our regularly seated heats here for the gentlemen. Our next 3 heats all circle seated. 2:18:29 the time. Getting us started, Lincoln selects Alexander Becker out of lane number 3 in heat 1. The halfway point and the lead for American Energy's Keaton Rice out of lane number 5. All right, heat number 2 closing down, and we'll do so over lane number 3, Aquatic Club of Elkhorn's Orion Mayo, 2:11:59. Heat 3. All right, heat 3, first of our 3 circle-seated heats in the water. Time to be right now coming out of heat number 2, Ryan Mayo's 2:11:59. Going after that mark is going to be Blake Francois, lane 1. Lane number 2, Neil Thomas. Stephen Bush is in 3. Lane number 4, your top seed in this heat. Empire Kansas City Swim Club's at Caleb Ellis. Connor Bixell in lane 5. Lane 6, Cameron McCrary. Derek Long in 7. In lane number 8, it's Kelvin Crone Willis. Body length lead right now for your top seed, Caleb Ellis from Empire Kansas City Swim Club. All right, under the 25-meter rope for the leader in our first of three circle-seated heats, your top seed in this heat. Empire Kansas City Swim Club's Caleb Ellis out of lane number 4, timed to beats a 2:11.59. And Caleb will touch in with a 2:08.18. Heat 4. That's second of our three circle-seated heats in as Ryan Harris in 1. Lane number 2, Hayden Christensen. Julio Suarez in 3. Top seed in this heat, Inspire Swim Team's Matteo Michelli. In lane 5, Alec Enyart. Colin Goddard in 6, lane number 7. John Stewart and Tristan Clanton in lane number 8. Top our leaderboard right now, Empire Kansas City Swim Club's Caleb Ellis, 2:08.18 out of heat number 3. A couple of those guys dropping that under 1:00 mark, Suarez and Michelli. Michelli, 57 and change. That trial cut wave 1 times a 2:01.19. Wave 2's a 1:59.63. A little bit of wiggle room there for Michelli as he's on that 2:00.201 pace. Yeah, we just hit our 12th Olympic trial qualifying time out of the last heat of the men's 100 breaststroke. We're going to get this again here with our 200 butterfly. It's going to be close. Matteo Michelli will take heat number 4. He will do it with a 2:02.69. Heat 5. All right, fifth and final heat in the water here for the gentlemen. And leader top our leaderboard right now, 2:02.69 for Inspire Swim Team's Matteo Michelli. Fifth and final heat, fastest seed in this heat. Right in the middle of the pool, it's Jack Alshire in lane 1. Lane number 2, it's Gabriel Austin. Philip Stanley is in 3. Lane number 4, Sooner Swim Club's Aiden Hayes. Aiden yesterday in the finals threw down a wave 2 qualifying time in the 100 fly. Yusef Bagat is in 5. Lane number 6, it's Gabriel Porter. John Teachin in 7. Sam Peterson, lane number 8. For the men in the 2 fly, wave 1 cut 2:01.19. Wave 2 cuts a 1:59.63. Gentlemen, event 22, 400-meter freestyle. That event is closed. We have 1 intent and a pair of scratches. Your 2 alternates right now, CSP Tide Riders, Ned Mehmedi, and Empire Kansas City Swim Club's Zach Gilmore. Again, event number 22. That event is closed with the changes as read with 1 intent pending. Aiden Hayes comfortably in front here of the rest of this field as he goes underneath that 25-meter rope at about a 148. Again, that 2:01.19 is a wave 2 time. How about a 2:00.24? And another Olympic trial qualifying time for Aiden Hayes. So your top seed for tonight's championship final in the men's 200 butterfly will be Aiden Hayes from Sooner Swim Club. Olympic trial wave 1 qualifying time 2:00.24. That's going to wrap up our men's 200 butterfly. Up next will be the 800 freestyle. That event will start 1:02 start time. Competition pool is open. We'll clear that competition pool at the top of the hour, 1 o'clock. Again, 800 free relay is up next at 1:02. Competition pool open. We'll clear the pool at 1 o'clock. All right, gentlemen, your finalists in the 200-meter butterfly. Your two alternates, Lincoln selects Alex Becker and Recplex Sharks of Christian Randall. Bonus final, Judkins, Rice, Briggs, Francois, Austin, Christensen, Long, and Bush. Consolation final, Enyart, Neal, Peterson, Stanley, Harris, Stewart, Healy, and Bixell. Championship final, Mayo, Porter, McCrary, Bogat, Suarez, Ellis, Michelli, and your top seed with an Olympic trial wave 1 qualifying time of 2:00.24 From Sooner Swim Club, Aiden Hayes. Gentlemen, your current time is 12:50. It's 12:50, 30 minutes to scratch or declare the intent. All right, gentlemen, the intent has been resolved for event number 22. So event 22 closed with the following changes. Your two alternates. Second alternate, Empire Kansas City Swim Clubs, Keaton Kristoff. First alternate, CSB Tide Riders, Ned Mehmeti. Bonus final, Gilmore. Then Muse, Caruth, Stuck, Ranson, Frazier, Marcus, Canine. Max Werman scratches into the consolation final, which includes Lou, Veltrop, Watson, Peterson, DeArmond, Healy, and Everett. And Cameron McCreary scratches into the A final, which includes Teachin, Long, Glover, Theodos, Palmer, Neighbor in the top seed, Alec Enyard. Again, event number 22, 400-meter freestyle. That event is closed with the changes as read, as the intent has resolved. You can go from the block to breaking records with Speedo USA. Discover the difference in our fastest technical racing suits and our best-selling goggles. All at the Speedo booth today. Share every moment using hashtag Team Speedo to connect with swimmers everywhere. The Speedo booth will be closing tomorrow right after finals. So if you've got any last-minute gear you need to get over there today or before prelims close out tomorrow. All right, gentlemen, our next event scheduled start time is 1:02, 2 minutes after the hour. And we can officially close the competition pool since there's nobody in it. So competition pool's closed down. 800-meter freestyle will be next. A reminder for our athletes, top 3 teams out of the 800 free relay, you'll be recognized with your awards immediately following the relay. And time trials are expected to start right around 1:40, 1:41, thereabouts, coaches. But expected time trial start time of 1:41 this afternoon. All right, gentlemen, event number 24. That event is closed, 100-meter breaststroke, and it is closed, no changes. Again, event 24, closed, no changes. Our next event is event number 28. This is the 800-meter freestyle relay, heat 1 of 3. First of 3 heats in lane 2, Aquatic Club of Elkhorn, lane number 4, Seahawks Swim Club, and in lane 6, Greater Omaha Aquatics. Again, top 3 relay teams, regardless of which heat they come out of, top 3 relay teams will be recognized following the 800-meter freestyle relay. The time trials coach is expected to start somewhere around 1:41. And a reminder for our coaches about tonight's finals. If you have athletes who are not participating in finals, they are not permitted down on the pool deck. We have a capped capacity on the pool deck, so non-participants in the finals need to watch the meet from the grandstands. Coming up on our first exchange here for our first of 3 heats in the 800 free relay. And this first exchange will take place in lane number 2, Aquatic Club of Elkhorn. So under that 2:00 mark for the Aquatic Club of Elkhorn after that first 200 meters. Gentlemen hitting the halfway point here. Aquatic Club of Elkhorn still with the lead. There's Ryan Mayo touching in. So 4:02:35. Aquatic Club of Elkhorn John Gallus adding to the lead that they had already established. Again, our top 3 relay teams, regardless of where they swam in our heats, will be recognized after the 800 free relay is concluded. All right, final leg here for our first seat, Aquatic Club of Elkhorn. And it'll be Weeby heading into the water out of Gallus's handoff here, 6:04.90. There we go. Aquatic Club of Elkhorn touching in with an 8:06.96 to wrap up heat number 1. Heat 2. All right, so 8:06.96 the time before the Aquatic Club of Elkhorn out of heat number 1. Here in heat number 2, Arkansas Dolphins in lane 2. Lane number 4, Tsunami Swim Team. In lane 6, the Kansas City Blazers. Coming up on our first exchange is going to take place in the middle of the pool right now. It'll be Tsunami Swim Team, lane number 4. They're followed in by the Arkansas Dolphins out of lane number 2. And both under that 200 mark, a 158.75 and a 159.21. Tsunami continue with the lead in lane number 4, 401.73 at the halfway point. The chase on now for the Arkansas Dolphins out of lane number 2. Setting up for our final exchange here, and it's Tsunami Swim Team in lane number 4 in the lead. And as heat number 2 wrapping up, and one bit of housekeeping here, coaches. Positive check-in sheets available for the 1500 for tomorrow. The positive check-ins 1500 available ahead of tomorrow's 1500 events for both the men and the women. Heat number 2 wrapping up right in the middle of the pool there for Tsunami Swim Team. They will touch in with an 8:00:03. Blazers grabbing that second spot. Heat 3. Third and final heat in the water for the men's 800-meter freestyle relay. Lane number 2, CSP Tide Riders. American Energy is in lane 4. Lane 5, Empire Kansas City Swim Club and Parkway Swim Club in lane 8. And awards will follow this third and final heat of the 800 free relay. And expected start time for time trials will be 41 after the hour. 1:41 expected start time for time trials. All right, first exchange, middle of the pool there for American Energy out of lane number 4. Right next to them, CSP Tide Riders, both under that 2:00 mark. All right, midpoint coming up here for heat number 3, and it will be remaining American Energy in lane 4, and right behind them out of that Handoff is a CSP Tide Riders, just 0.27 of a second separation. All right, gentlemen, event number 26, 200-meter butterfly. That event has closed with the following changes. Your two alternates now, Greater Omaha Aquatics, Henry Bellick, and from Lincoln Select, Alex Becker. Scratching into the bonus final, Christian Randall. Bonus final now is Randall, Judkins, Rice, Briggs, Francois, Christensen, Long, and Bush. Again, event 26, gentlemen, is closed with the change as read. Let's look at Suarez and Rice. Got it going on pretty good right now. Suarez for the Tide Riders. Rice for American Energy. Those are your top two, and they are pulling well away from the rest of this field. Time to be right now, the 8:00:03 from Tsunami Swim Team of Kansas City out of heat number 2, lane 4. That final exchange, CSP Tide Riders will have the half body length lead. Lane 2, American Energy, lane number 4, now dropped down to second. There's a 1.13 second differential now between first and second. The Tide Riders holding that top spot. All right, again, the awards for the 800 free relays will take place following the 800 free relay. And expected start time for our time trials will be 10 minutes after the last touch of heat number 3 here. And that is going to be somewhere around 1:40, 1:41, coaches. Out of that far turn, it is American Energy back in that top spot ahead of CSP Tide Riders. American Energy looking for the top spot in this 800 free relay. Trying to hang on. Here comes CSP. And the touch will give this one to CSP by 24 hundredths of a second. CSP Tide Riders touching in with a 7:51.21. All right, awards for the 800 free relay coming up here momentarily as soon as we can get those awards compiled. We will need a coach representative from CSP Tide Riders for the award presentation.